What first put you into arm wrestling?
It is a sport, like a formal sport. You wrap it around your hand and you just do this motion.
He pinned me and I broke my ulnar after the first round.
Ooh.
So my ulnar was like gone, so I had to rely solely on bicep and side pressure and a bit of back pressure, but I didn't even know how to use back pressure much then. So it was basically side and bicep.
Side bicep, yeah.
So what do you tell yourself to keep calm and win the match?
I'm gonna win the medal. So weights, they might snap, they might make your arm snap if you like.
Welcome to the 4th episode of the 15-year-old podcast. Today on the show we have the strongest 14-year-old in Singapore, Rocky Enforcer. It's good to have
Nice
you
to meet
here.
you, bro.
Okay, so let's start with a quick conversation about how we met. So we basically met through arm wrestling. It's almost been a year.
Yeah.
Think about it.
We met
It was last
since
year October, and now we are like only a month away from October, so it's 11 months already. Felt like very fast, but very long at the same time. Seems like we
In
know
the
each other
blink
for
of
like,
an eye.
it feels like if we've known each other for 5 years, man.
Yeah.
Honestly. So we met through arm wrestling, and you've been training for 1 year basically. And
around a year.
you're basically consistently number 1 for Singapore for 14-year-old, and recently in the junior comp you got 3rd place for
Yeah, 3rd place for both hands.
both hands.
Yeah.
For which category? Under 16?
Under 16, under 65
kg.
Yeah.
You only signed up for one category.
Yeah, I didn't know you can like
Go both
yeah,
categories.
I didn't know you can.
And you were like, wow, 65 kg then.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're 14 years old, 1 year into arm wrestling, already ranked so fast. So that's crazy. So what first put you into arm wrestling?
Okay, so it was last year during September where I heard from people from Anglican High, cause like on Instagram I started doing reels where I do bicep curls and
Edits, basically.
arm wrestling people in my school, So there's one guy from Anglican High. He was like, hey, do you wanna arm wrestle? So after that I agreed. Then he invited me to go to Habib Bedok gym.
Do I know him?
Yeah, Ding Jie.
Oh, Ding Jie.
Yeah, so it was Ding Jie. Then I first arm wrestled. They were a group 4 people, and I arm wrestled and I won 2 out of 4, but not Ding Jie or Dom. It's Vince and Ashton. So at the moment they were like, they want to sign up this arm wrestling competition coming in like I think 7 September. Then
that's exactly 1 year ago.
yeah, that's exactly 1 year ago.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, sure, why not? But then during that, I had no experience, no techniques, so I got destroyed by people over there. But I managed to have one win, and yeah, without any experience or techniques in arm wrestling.
Yeah, and I think I kind of relate to yours. My start with arm wrestling was last year October. So I was, I think you were also the strongest in school before that.
Yeah, definitely.
Like for me, I still lost to 1 or 2 sec 4s back then. I was sec 2 last year. It was sec 1 only, right?
Yeah, I was only
that's,
sec 1.
that's crazy. Okay, yeah.
And I can beat everybody like sec 4s, no match.
Yeah. I was sec 2 at the time, and I lost to one of the sec 4s back then, and I won everyone else basically. And then I was like, I'm the strongest guy in Singapore, and I was like, I'm gonna beat everyone. And then my friend was like, hey, I got this club, right, from my Tristan, my friend. And then I just texted him on WhatsApp and said, yo, are you my friend's friend? Can I go arm wrestle you? And I went for him, and then I thought I could win, and I got destroyed.
Absolutely destroyed.
Yeah. So I think we were both like
ego.
I mean, I think if this guy don't mind sharing, I got a friend. He's like top junior in Singapore now. He shared with me once that he said when he was 14 years old, when he first saw arm wrestling, he was like, oh, I could destroy Valen. He said that he thought he had a chance against Valen. I mean, honestly, I thought I had a chance too. At that point of time, I saw the the Valen Low, the bodybuilder CNA video.
Oh yeah.
You watch it? That's so classic.
I saw that.
Yeah, and then I saw that and I was like, oh, I could do that. Yeah, so we were like, so what was the exact moment you decided that you want to try arm wrestling and train for arm wrestling and give up of other things you have been doing?
Give up other things.
Or you basically didn't even train before that?
I didn't even train before that. I just like arm wrestling. At first I like arm wrestling like as like just like a hobby, but like I never really knew arm wrestling was a sport. I'm pretty sure like almost everybody doesn't like who haven't come into contact with arm wrestling know that it is a sport, like a formal sport. They just think that arm wrestling is like a hobby or something like that. But like I would ever since that
Wait, don't mind me, just keep speaking. I will check the camera.
can.
Yeah, ever since what?
Okay, ever since that match, right, during 7 September, I have been consistently training, you know, using resistance band. I believe
Very little gym.
I don't gym at all. Like, yeah, like
So your bench press is like average.
70 kilos, 70 kg.
Yeah, same bench press as your bicep curl.
Yeah, correct. So, but last year my bench was like 60. Now it's 70 lah.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
So-
right, I don't think strength matters that much. I faced an opponent called Keen. He could bench press 100 kg.
Oh yeah, he can.
Yeah, you saw the.
He doesn't look like he can bench press 100.
100. Yeah, he looks like quite skinny, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, I mean, he's not like 65, 67 kg.
Yeah, correct.
And then he could bench press 100 kg.
Which is
but then,
crazy.
yeah, but then it doesn't directly translate to arm wrestling 100%. Like people like Tristan, the top junior in Singapore, he should. If a match occurs with him and Cody, he might get top 1 under 18.
Yeah.
Under 65 kg.
But recently Cody has been training a lot, right?
Yeah, I've seen his top rows. Do you feel his top rows?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting way
Very
stronger.
strong.
So, okay, so let's start talking about that first training practice you had with Ding Jie they all. So in that very first training session, what surprised you most about the sport?
Okay, so when I first gripped up on the first person, which is, if I can remember, I think it's Vince. He, when we arm wrestled, he kind of like, you know, like I show you. He grabbed up to like ready go. He grabbed up like top like that. So I was like kind of confused. Like, why did he like, you know, like move up like that? Is it even allowed? And then like, I was so confused that like, is this like allowed in arm wrestling? Like, is this like a foul or anything? So many questions pop up in my mind. Like,
Wait, it's insane though. Now we are at this spot and we know the rules like very clearly,
Yeah,
easily.
definitely.
But before we started, we were debating that you can't curl your wrist in arm wrestling. You
can't bend your wrist.
Yeah, you can't bend your
you
wrist.
know.
And you know you can't use your body weight. You must just go down like straight down.
Yeah.
And like looking back, it's kind of foolish lah. Imagine like arm wrestling without using all the techniques, then it won't make such a fun sport.
Definitely.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
for my first training session, what surprised me the most was the levels in Singapore. So I always thought that I was already quite close. I didn't know that there was such like organizations and standards that are very organized and stuff, and the strength level there is very crazy. Like before I knew arm wrestling, I was like, maybe I'm one of the strongest guys in Singapore. Maybe the adults are just like a bit stronger than me. And then I went in contact, then we know that like it's like my level. And like bearing in mind, like under our levels there are still a lot of people, like
Definitely.
maybe like 99% of the people under our level. And then above is like 1 level, 2 level, and then like maybe like 4 levels to the top of junior, then another like 4 levels to the top of Singapore, and from top of Singapore, top of Asia, another like 10 levels, and to the top of the world, another 10 levels. So it's like, and each level takes like 1 year to get, you know,
Yeah.
at least 1 year to get. So
It's like building blocks out. You need to take a lot of effort.
yeah, and then another thing that shocked me was, recently it shocked me was genetics. Like we have Zhu Zhiyu in Singapore,
Jerron.
Jerome, I think Jerome was just a lot of
yeah.
strength already, calisthenic.
Yeah, calisthenics.
He was able to do like crazy stuff since a young age, like 100 kg dip at like 16 years old. 15 is like 1 year older than me. So like genetics and the levels was what surprised me the most. So now we should get into the main part of this whole podcast, which is how to get strong really quickly as a teenager in a short period of time. So why don't you go through like what does your training look like at home compared to when you're overseas during vacation?
Okay. Let's say if you know, vacation is over here is in present and I go overseas, I would usually go to gym around 3 hours every day, 1 hour and a half morning, 1 hour and a half night. But really the key importance is rehabilitation, which is recovery, you know. Let's say if the first day you work out so much but your arms are like all strained, your chest, your body is all strained, then the next day you're like feeling like so
Shit.
so shit.
Yeah.
Okay, then the next day you're like, you don't have any like motivation to go gym anymore. So really you gotta like don't be like so ego, like take step by step.
Yeah. And then for arm wrestling, it's a sport. It's not like powerlifting.
Yeah.
Like if you're powerlifters out there listening, you won't chase a bench press PR every week.
Oh yeah.
That makes it basically useless and makes the excitement gone already basically. But in arm wrestling, you want to chase PR every single training session.
Okay, so since I'm an arm wrestler, like I barely do any like the chest and leg workout.
Chest and legs, and no one trains legs basically.
No one wanna train me legs basically. So
I love Van's legs, skinnier than my legs basically.
his quads are skinnier than his biceps.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if let's say I do arms consistently every single day, but it hurts every time you do it. But this also means that you your muscles are expanding, they're growing.
Yeah. Basically, recovery is where the muscle.
But just like really don't come to the point where your arm is like really strained until it tear or something like that. Just
I think arm wrestling is an ego sport, kind of ego sport.
Minor
like,
strain is enough.
Because you're not doing perfect form, you're doing like partial reps. So it's like let's say you're in active SG gym, right? 20 kg dumbbells, full rep that might be quite difficult. But if it's half rep, it's like easy as hell.
Yeah.
It's like basically like no resistance, and then you want to go to like 30 kg, 40 kg. If you go and see online like Levan like 160 kg one hand, like half curl, and I'm like. And he's like doesn't break his arm, and then people think that I could do that, I'll do 80 kg and just break the arm, snap the arm. And then so it's like crazy. And then for arm wrestling, right, I think safety has always been a major concern.
Yeah.
About a lot of beginners basically. I mean for people a bit more advanced, intermediate like us, it still is a concern, but not really, because I feel like in beginners, right, they just keep going, and then if they're losing, they also don't know they're losing. They just keep going. Whatever sport, whatever position, they keep going. For us, if we know we're losing, we just let them pin us.
Yeah.
So safety, I think it's basically just there are a lot of tutorials. I won't go into detail.
Yeah.
So it's just look at your wrist every time. Make sure that you don't.
Your shoulder don't like come out of position. Like
Make sure your shoulder is always in front, behind your wrist.
Behind your wrist always.
Yeah. Basically, I mean this one you can just try out for yourself. So. What is one exercise or drill that gives you the fastest result in arm wrestling?
One exercise.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need to specify about equipment?
No, it's fine. Anything that works.
Okay. Okay, so for me, like recently I bought like dumbbells, like because I don't go gym, so I bought dumbbells 18 kilos max, adjustable dumbbells. But like before that, I always use resistance band. So, for me, the most important type of exercise is pronation using resistance band. Like you wrap it around your hand and you just do this motion every single day. Like probably, I don't know, the reps. There's familiar to you.
Intensity, you high reps or high weight for strength.
For me, is high weight. Yeah, it's high weight.
And less reps.
Yeah, and less reps.
So you just put 2 bands at one, then you just curl it.
Yeah, correct. Like, what, 70 kg total? Resistance band.
Yeah, because resistance band doesn't translate directly.
Yeah, definitely doesn't translate.
Yeah, because 7 kg pronation will be like 70 kg pronation will be like world class already if it's dumbbell.
Yeah.
So, and then it's quite safe, honestly, I would say so.
Yeah,
because you're stepping under it.
Yeah, a good thing about resistance band is that it will definitely be less dangerous than using actual weights, because weights, they might make your arm snap if you like.
Yeah, cause you can control. If you can't control, just put 2 hands underneath and then or just slap it down and hit your leg and spin for a while.
But you just use your own strength. You get what I mean? Like the weight doesn't control you. Like you control the weight.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. And then at just 14, how do you balance training while still managing your studies? So it's like maybe go through like a typical training day of yours.
Okay, for me, you know what every parent wants, right? Like, they think that study is the most important for you. Get a good job, go into a good uni, and like get the best job possible.
Get a high paying wage.
Yeah, so study is definitely most important, but really you gotta like balance exercise as part of your daily routine, because unless you wanna like
be an academic weapon.
Around, yeah, or you want to get like really really ultra smart, ultra wise, you just focus into studies. But that's not what I want. I would want to be like how do you say this, like
more balance.
Yeah, more of a balanced person. Like,
Yeah. Today
Yeah.
today actually I was having a conversation with one of my friends on WhatsApp, and he was like, why is no one online on WhatsApp now? And then I was like, maybe because everyone is studying, because end of year is coming. And then I was like, I brought a point where like people just force themselves to study, thinking that their life will be over if they don't study. But honestly, if you put yourself out of the skill, like you get rid of your identity as a student, you get pretend you're an old guy, old version of yourself. Looking back, what is the thing that you want the most? What will you have like imagine an 80-year-old guy
Yep.
that looks back on your teenage years. Will you be prouder of a guy who maybe won competitions, traveled the world, experienced everything, had a great life, or just locked in the room studying?
definitely.
Yeah, obviously,
Definitely a guy who win competitions.
yeah. Obviously, the more experiences you get. So yeah, I think like
Balance it out lah. Just.
But then, yeah, but studies is still important.
Yeah.
Just still have to.
But really, if you study and exercise, don't get anything else involved. Don't get like games. Games are really like a addiction. Yeah, don't get games involved lah. Cause like you just do games, exercise, and study too much.
Too much stress for you
too
also.
much.
And then games are just like, just a lot of time wasted.
Yeah,
basically, you might as well go work out and get a good body
Yeah.
and stay healthy. And then I want to add on the point that, when studying, right, I feel like as long as you have a good productive session, you can just train whatever you want. Training can be as recovery for studying, and studying can be recovery for training at the same time.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? It's like you can't train all day long because your muscle can't recover. So take the recovery time to study, and take the recovery time for your study, which is recovering your brain, to gym or like to work out, whatever. So there are many forms of working out. I mean, like he has proven it. You don't need a gym. You just need to put your mind, put your head to it, and just work out lah. So, do you like wake up? Do you do all the like productivity bullshit to just get you like wake up at 5 a.m, sleep at like 9 p.m. to get your time in and studies and work out, and like if you miss a workout you're gonna beat yourself out or some shit like that?
No.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
I don't. Definitely not.
Yeah, I also don't. It's like I feel like instinct is what? Instinct, like I feel like studying, then I'll do it. I feel like working out.
Yeah. When you wanna do it, you just do it. Like, don't let things control you. Like.
Yeah. Okay. Don't make yourself control yourself too hard.
Yeah.
Don't be too harsh on yourself.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't think everybody needs a fixed schedule lah. Cause like, what teachers in school they tell us to
Like
set-
go home, shower, then
Yeah, like put like a timetable, like 2:30 do what, 3:30 go study, 4:30 go eat or whatever. I think it's just really based on like your own life, like get adapted to it by yourself, like.
yeah. And then when I say this, you can like if you're someone watching who is like unproductive as hell, you're just always just at home scrolling, or like doing all those unhealthy habits. You have to trust yourself that once you put yourself into the game of actually improving, right, eventually your baseline, when I'm saying baseline, I mean productivity baseline. Like maybe a year ago, you managed to get one gym session in a day and maybe like 1 hour of work a day, and you're like, I'm so productive. But now that might be the bare minimum that you don't even have to think about it, and it'll be done like it's so easily. So like your baseline will keep going up until you're at a point where you're basically an autopilot and you're doing all the productive stuff, but without really needing much motivation to go for it. It just builds up discipline slowly by slowly. So trust the time and just don't jump straight away into the, I'm gonna do everything today. I'm gonna study for 8 hours. I'm gonna go gym for another 6 hours. Then I'll listen to 3 podcasts and at the same time, and like, nah.
That'll be too much.
Yeah. And then since we're talking about training, right, the most okay, I'm really interested in this as I've not competed actually, but I've competed. I've went against people who have competed, and recently I won a match against Kagan. He was the third
Which
place.
is really good. He's top 5, to be honest. I
For
don't know
16-year-old, right? He should be.
I don't know how. Like,
Mm.
he's supposed to beat me lah, frankly, but like, I think during that time I was like,
You were feeling great, and he was on a water cut.
he was on a water
Like my
card.
opponent, he cut like 5 kg in 6 days.
Yeah,
he
he
just
was
like-
70, and then like one week ago he was like, I want to make it a U65. And
Yeah,
like,
then he just made it to 65 kg. Mad respect. And then he got what, third place for his comp?
he got only third place on left hand.
He didn't win anything for right, no? No,
Right. Of course he went to U75, and
And-
it's only like Amos, Kagan, and
Tristan.
Tristan.
No, it was Tristan, Amos, then Kagan, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so he was third place for right hand for U675.
Yeah,
So
correct.
in my category, he got third place and I beat him, which basically means that
Yeah.
I probably could replace him for.
Definitely.
Yeah, but crazy. So,
Yeah.
you know, how do you feel in your first competition compared to your most recent competition? Like the mindset during the matches? Were you nervous?
Definitely, all the matches that I've competed, I felt apprehensive, really apprehensive. Like being on the stage and like competing while the audience watch you, you will feel like quite nervous because like, let's say we make a mistake over there, you will also probably like
Regret
get a
it?
heart attack.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean like, okay, not heart attack lah, but like you just feel like shaken, But like you need to be confident. You need to be confident yourself. Like you don't need to show some aggression like Derek,
yeah,
you need to
like-
show like so
You don't need to show.
disrespect.
Or it could be basically on personal preference. If you like showing aggression, then it could
Yeah,
be good also.
Yeah, certain impression.
But strength is what actually matters. At the
yeah,
end.
strength definitely
Like all those,
what matters.
you know, people maybe say like if you go and like show you're aggressive, you might get stronger. But 99% of the time, it doesn't really work.
Yeah,
It's basically if you're strong, you're strong. If you're weak, you just lose.
yeah, correct.
Yeah, and then, you know, why don't you talk about your most memorable matches, super matches? Your most like one that comes to your mind straight away. Whether it be the oldest Tristan one, most recent Kagan one, or the in between Alwyn, Jaden's
I think the most memorable is Erwin lah.
Alwyn.
Yeah, especially back in July, when I managed to like pin him very
Both.
easily, 3-0 for right hand. Because like last year, back in December, we super matched for the first time and
He destroyed you.
he destroyed me like really easily. And yeah, during that time he was kind of into arm wrestling lah, but like right now he recently got into powerlifting. But like I probably managed to train like a lot, and during July I kind of like pin him really easily.
So
Yeah,
I mean, my most memorable one definitely Kagan.
definitely Kagan.
Yeah, cause like my matches was like Kagan was like the one that, cause I was talking to Tristan, the number 1 15-year-old in Singapore, and he was like, you know, Kagan is like just a few levels below me, like 1 or 2 below me only, and it's like he's
Below
like,
or above? He's below you.
no, Tristan thought Kagan like very close to him in terms of
Oh,
level,
yeah,
and he was like Kagan's very very strong and
Oh, yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
and I mean it shocked me. Like my first round, I flashed him first round.
Shot.
And then second round, I was able to control him all the way within me, which was quite a nice. And I like the sport of arm wrestling where you feel really fulfilled after every match, whether win or loss.
Yeah.
It's like you just gain a lot of fun experience. You just had a great time. Like after all the events, I'm always like full of dopamine and like very satisfied after all the events.
Dopamine.
You know, when you step up to the table, like what's going through your mind in the first few seconds? Like what do you tell yourself to keep calm and win the match?
Okay, if you're talking about my old me, like which is last year, I will always used to like stick AirPods and then like put some
Funk.
bassing music. Funk.
Yeah, funk.
And then like I'll be like, I need to win this, I'm gonna win the medal. So after that I'll just step on the stage like wanting to pin, but like most of the time I will get pinned instead.
And then now you just
Now
think,
I'll probably just like not really put on music, but like just like show a bit aggression, but like not really like like that much aggression, but like just show my strength to the people.
yeah. And then have you ever faced someone you thought you couldn't beat but then surprise yourself?
Definitely Kagan, just like you. Yeah.
For left and right, both hands.
For during the com yeah.
It was which hand? Right hand.
both hands.
Oh, you couldn't beat him right hand also. Oh yeah, you couldn't. Oh yeah, he was.
No, I beat his right hand. He never.
No, but
during-
June. You remember at the time during the June, at the start of June, before I went on holiday, and then we went. I brought Chen also with me at the time.
Uh-huh.
Remember? And then
Yeah.
Kagan was there
Yeah.
with Alwyn at the time. Oh, that was a great session.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then
oh
that
yeah,
time-
he hold you right.
Yeah, he was holding me, stonewalling me. Didn't he stonewall you at right FN also?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then he made that mango edit also.
Oh my god.
And then right hand that time, do you pin him? No, right? I don't think so.
no, but during the com I did though.
You pin him both hands
Yeah,
at least
pin him
once.
both
At least once, right? Both hands.
Right hand, I think twice.
So right hand was she didn't win you once.
He never
Won you
won
after
me.
ever since that.
Yeah, left hand
Left
won
hand-
once
Won once. Oh yeah, can so
Yeah.
it's crazy. It's crazy that the competition is so like aggressive, but full of
Yeah.
experiences. So the next part is mental game, discipline, challenges, and resilience. So what do you think is harder in arm wrestling? Building physical strength or mental toughness? Okay, before I continue, do you think mental toughness is something you need? I mean, I would like to share my own point is that I think you have to like get rid of the comparison in arm wrestling. You need to really like accept that people are just always above you, and if you're training hard, you will just need to train like a lot harder, or just forever stay slightly below him. So it's like this is the mental toughness part, and then or physical strength. Like what do you think is harder? The mental aspect of comparison or the physical strength difference? Is harder?
Definitely mental toughness. Definitely.
Like you would.
Like if you don't have like the mental thought that you're gonna win, 100% it will affect your physical. So that one the thought about mental toughness is like really must be there. Like it cannot,
Yeah, I think
without that it will be your physical will just be gone. 100%.
I think that
Yeah.
I think that there was one match of my own one. It was a Keen Super match. Were you there? Left hand.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, at the
so-
start I was like, cause he asked me for both hands, right? And then he was
Yeah.
so, I want to say egotistical at the start for left hand. He was quite cocky, being quite cocky. And then I was like, nah, no chance I'm beating him left hand, because at the start he just pressed, and he flashed me, and I didn't feel my strength coming out. But then I told myself that, okay, for the first 2 rounds I got both flash, but then for the third round I was like, maybe could win a game, and I changed the technique. I loaded back pressure, I loaded a bit of rise, and I was able to control him and pin him for 1 round. But then the last round I just lost that thought of win again. So mental toughness is really one thing that you really have to have. If you believe you're gonna win, you just have like a high chance to win.
Do you still recall your first ever super match with Erwin?
Or win.
Like the first match you were like,
Oh yeah.
and then the last you were
it was like
it was 2-2, right? And then last match you are like,
yeah, I was
Come on,
so
like-
aggressive. Yeah. No, the first match it was like, oh yeah, I was basically hopeless because it was a very close match. He pinned me and I broke my ulnar after the first round.
ooh,
So my ulnar was like gone. So I had to rely solely on bicep and side pressure and a bit of back pressure, but I didn't even know how to use back pressure that much then. So it was basically side and bicep.
sorry about that, yeah.
So that was if you go and watch that was quite a viral.
It's really yeah. It was a
quite
viral
It
video,
was
like 70k
60,
views.
like 70k views, yeah. And then you can just see like after my first round, I was holding my arm like this, and I was like, oh shit, what if I just lose this thing? I
Yeah.
promised everyone I was gonna win, but then I still won at the end.
Yeah, I
mean-
was a cameraman.
Yeah, he was
I
a
was
camera.
like witnessing everything.
Yeah, so this mental toughness is really important. You just have to always believe in yourself and just
Yeah, definitely.
go for it. Wait, so what's one failure or tough moment that taught you the most in your journey so far? So what's the biggest failure or the most like hardest moment on arm wrestling? Was it the
It
beginning?
was my first ever super match with Tristan.
Oh, that was very viral, right? That got
Yeah, that went very viral. Yeah,
like
in
80k,
Tristan's
80k
vlog
views.
channel.
80k views.
Yeah, like people were in the comments are like, is that Jia Dong? Like my actual name are like,
Mm.
is that Jia Dong? Like
And they were classmates, right? Or friends.
I think classmate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
then like he kind of like destroyed me, trash talked me, but like actually you know Ashton, right? So in a group chat I was like, I want to super match Ashton, and then Tristan was like, no lah, super match me Then I kind of like rejected a few times, but then like after consideration I accepted lah. But like actually at that point in time I don't really have any hope. He was like, I felt that he was already really strong during the comp. Like after, you know Xue En?
Sean, yeah.
Yeah. He beat Xue En during the comp, so I was like, I don't stand any chance anymore. Then
Well,
during the
Xue En
comp,
is very strong.
it's expected. He beat me easily.
Yeah, so that failure, that loss really got you to actually lock in and
Yeah.
focus on yourself instead of just talking to or beating other people or thinking about your good,
Yeah.
putting in the work. So, do you have like you just have to train to failure doing strength training or not really?
No, for me, I always set like a limit amount of reps. Probably like, example, 18 kilos, I'll probably do 30 reps, then I'll stop. I feel that training to failure will probably
Injure yourself.
injure yourself, definitely. Higher risk of injuring yourself, although it might increase your strength at a faster rate and speed. Yeah.
And it's honestly quite useless. You're not going for muscle size anyways.
Yeah.
If you go for muscle size, you get more weight and you can be in a higher class.
Yeah.
And it's like what the hell? Just go for like less reps and just get a tendon as strong as possible.
Yeah, correct.
And then I think that I mean, we won't talk too much about training here. There's a lot of training plans online. Like, I
Yeah.
think you could go and watch Ali Jan's videos.
Yeah.
He provides actually quite good advice for training. I mean,
Correct.
he's number one in left hand for his weight class. Potentially,
He might be number one in the world.
he might be Vitali Latin.
but
I mean,
but for that he need to prove that he can beat Artyom first.
but Artem is injured though. I think.
yeah.
I think Artem is injured, so
For both ends.
RTM is kind of out of the scale right now, at least for maybe the next year or so. I mean, he's back recently. I think I saw him back with Schoolboy recently for training.
Oh.
So RTM is back, but I think to climb back, he need at least 6 months to 1 year. So I think Ali Jan could definitely beat Kedacha. I think so.
Definitely lah.
Seeing how Daddy Kian just pinned Kedacha that
Do you see
recently.
Devon lah, right? He's on the rise for left also. He beat Kadecha damn easily recently.
It's
Doing
gonna
the
be interesting to
the
see
strongest arm on earth.
Devon and Ali Jan left. It's like
Okay.
one poker, one insanely out. One is very inside, one is very outside. How pulling.
Let's say if Devon managed to pronate him, Devon will definitely win. Because Alizan is always a hooker.
He needs to punish.
I don't think he
needs
top
to,
rows.
he needs to honor.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, he never top row. He always forces the opponent to the match.
he never
Like you see Hermes in him. Hermes tried to top row, but he just contained him. He literally honored and cupped Hermes top rope and position back pressure, and just drag him and pin him.
Yeah.
That's crazy stuff. So arm wrestling has a lot of potential in the future. So
Yeah,
have
it's
you
on the
ever
rise,
thought about long-term ambitions of like what you want to be in the future? Okay, let's talk like next 5 years. Wait, no. Until you're a senior, it'll be 4 years. So 4 years before you get to above 18.
Yeah.
So these 4 years, have you ever thought of like going overseas competition, or you just want to get top in Singapore?
I'll definitely like to travel overseas. Like, I want. Okay, I consider being a national. Like travel overseas is pretty
Pretty cool.
Yup. Yeah, it's
gonna
definitely
be cool if there are a few friends to go with you. And
Such an exciting experience. But
Yeah.
like, I definitely want to be like wait, if you're a champion in your own country, is it national?
yeah, basically national. Like Derek Zhang, he was like number one for his weight class, and he's overseas
yeah.
at WAF right now.
Oh yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
like
I'll probably want to be like Derek Chang or like you know.
maybe go overseas and travel.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if a 12-year-old is listening right now and wants to start arm wrestling, what's the one piece of advice you would give them?
Do not be egoistic. Train consistently and do not do it just for like your own ego. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's actually
You get what I mean?
that was quite a good piece of advice. I mean, for me personally, if one 12-year-old asks me and wants to start arm wrestling right now, I'll maybe say that. I mean, Devon recently mentioned it. If you do the thing that you want to be good at consistently, you will get good at it. So if you go tabling consistently, if you go to the gym and do this motion consistently, you will get good at it eventually. So it's to cut all the slack and just don't listen to like there's so many advice online now saying that
Yeah.
back pressure is more important, size more important. Just go and do them
It's
all.
really on your own
tabling.
preference.
Yeah, and like go and test it out. And
Yeah.
I would suggest going to find a club near you. It's
Yeah.
probably quite accessible. If any of you in Singapore want to try any of us, just DM me on my Instagram. I'll link it down below. It's like or want to try him. Just go to a club in Singapore.
Yeah.
Like in Singapore, like juniors, there's 6 clubs. I
West
think.
Point, pin
West Point,
pressure.
No, 4, 5 clubs. I'm not sure. But then mini clubs maybe add together maybe 6. So 6, and then there's like one big. I mean TSP is gone, but I see Greg opening a new arm wrestling gym.
Yeah, but you have to pay, right?
But it's like, if you calculate it, it's like $2 a day,
Oh yeah.
which is somewhat manageable, I'll say.
But can you enter and pay $2 a day, or you have to buy the membership?
It's membership. If it's per entry, it's like $30, $30.
What?
Very expensive. But I think there's a free trial on like,
Yeah. On
Yeah.
the specific day, yeah.
we'll see. I'll see if I want to go. Quite
Yeah.
far. And probably not worth it. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
We'll see how, but having an arm wrestling gym in Singapore, if you're interested, go and check out Greg's
Like,
Instagram.
what's the difference between arm wrestling gym and normal gym? Just arm wrestling, full arm wrestling.
I think there's a lot of tables. There should be a lot of pulleys also.
Yeah.
So it's like you can just go there, imagine having training equipment and partners to train with at the same time. That's gonna be incredible.
Yeah.
They can host competition events there also, which is
Imagine.
it's gonna be a great thing. So okay, back to the point of me, just do it consistently,
Mhm.
train it, really put it as one of the priorities. And don't get injured. Don't get injured.
Definitely don't get injured. It will take a long time to recover.
Yeah, okay, so we should get into the Q&A round before we end this podcast off. So what's stronger in arm wrestling, wrist strength or bicep strength?
For me, I always depend on my bicep, but wrist strength is important as well. Cause let's say if you arm wrestle a person and he just managed to take your wrist, so your wrist is flopped back, right?
Yep.
It's
Your
really
bicep
hard
is
for
useless.
you to, your bicep is useless. It's really hard for you to like control everything. So
But I think it's hard to say which is more important. I think you have to train both.
yeah, definitely.
If you
need
lose your
to-
bicep, even if you have wrist, okay, that might be better though.
yeah,
If you lose your bicep and you're just like in a king's move or like whatever, like you see what Irakli Zerakashvili, world class biceps.
yeah,
Irakli Zerakashvili, he has the best biceps for his weight class and potentially one of the best biceps in the whole world, but he got destroyed by Mac Mask. With course Mac Mask has an insane pronunciation. He just took his whole wrist and bam, straight to
Yeah.
the pin pad. For my case, Kagan, he bicep curls like 60 kg strict form. Insane.
Shape form.
Like insane, okay, maybe not strict form, but insane bicep strength.
Yeah.
I'm like maybe like 10 kg below that, so I had to rely on wrist, took his wrist, bicep useless. So for me personally, wrist is maybe slightly more important, but bicep,
Yeah.
but in the competitive field where both wrists are the same strength, bicep is definitely more important.
Yeah.
Okay, so next question: if you could arm wrestle any pro in the world right now,
Any pro.
who would it be?
Pro, like non-pro. Non-pro.
Anyone, just anyone you arm wrestle.
So can non-pro also.
I mean, it could be Devon Larratt, it could be whatever you want.
Okay, if let's say if around my age, I think it will be the son of a strongman. Who is he?
12-year-old guy.
No,
12
it's a 14-year-old.
Oh yeah, I'm not
The guy who did lift 575 pounds. Let me check.
just check it out. He's like 6'4",
Yeah,
like
he's
275 pounds,
let me-
like like almost 200 C. Wait, 195 C.
I would want to arm wrestle Baba Pritchard. The
Strongman of the sun.
yeah, but
It's gonna be interesting.
he's like
match.
185. He recently went to the strongest arm on earth.
the East
event.
versus West 19, right? He went
Yeah, he
Yeah.
went to arm wrestle Devon Larratt. He's almost as tall as Devon Larratt, I think.
Yeah, and
He's
then
really big. He's actually your age. He's just that his birthday haven't reached yet.
oh,
So yeah, he's 14 still. He's
but
still
yeah,
14.
I would like to try him also. It's gonna be interesting, but I think he
Yeah.
got a chance to beat us. Should we be able
Yeah,
to?
he can deadlift 600 pounds.
Wow, that's really insane.
And he weighs like 130 kg, which is crazy. He weighs like 300 pounds.
Okay,
So-
so to end this off with an insane question, the final debate: technique or strength? What is more important?
100% is technique. 100% is technique. Without technique, strength does not even strength does not even equate into arm wrestling.
Yeah, to add on, yeah, I also agree. 100% is technique for beginners, but once you get up, if technique is leveled, one with better technique, one with better strength, it's debatable. I won't say anything. I'm not the most expert in this thing, but I would say if you are both have the baseline of technique, you can all do a hook well, top row well, press well, king's move, flop press, all the positions you can do it well. It could be better to have more strength. So
Yeah.
you still don't just fool yourself to say that I just need good technique. I just do this every day, training, imagining myself. No, just go to the gym
Yeah.
and train it. So yeah, man, at 14, you're already top for your age class. But what impressed me the most today was the mindset, vision, and I think anyone listening, whether they arm wrestle or not, can take away something powerful from your story, my story, and basically overall fitness today. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's a great episode.
See
Let's
you.
do this.
Thank you.